Hello everyone! Today I like to introduce you a poet who may not be commonly discussed as others, but whose writing is deeply emotional and beautiful. Emily Brontë. While she is widely known for her novel Wuthering Heights, she is also wrote a powerful poetry. One of her most famous poems is called Remembrance. Let's take a closer look at her life and explore these touching poems together. Emily Brontë was born in Yorkshire, England in 1818. She grew up in a quiet village with her sisters Charlotte and Anne, who also became writers. Emily loved nature and often walked in the moors, which is inspired much of her writing. She lived in a private life and passed away at only 30 years old. Her poetry, Remembrance, was written around the 1840s. It is about mourning a lost loved one and remembering them with both sadness and strange. Because of its theme and tone, this poetry is considered an elegy, a type of poetry that expresses sorrow for someone who has died.
Cold in the earth, and the deep snow piled above thee, far, far removed, cold in the dreary grave. Have I forgot my only love to love thee, severed at last by time's all-severing wave? Now, when alone, do my thoughts no longer hover over the mountains on that northern shore, resting their wings where heath and fern leaves cover thy noble heart forever, evermore? Cold in the earth, and 15 wild Decembers from those brown hills have melted into spring. Faithful, indeed, is the spirit that remembers after such years of change and suffering. Sweet love of youth, forgive if I forget thee. While the world's tide is bearing me along, other desires and other hopes beset me, hopes which obscure but cannot do thee wrong.
Now that we have heard the poetry, let's go deeper. We'll start by breaking down stanza by stanza to understand what Emily is really saying. The poetry opens with an image of a grave covered in snow. The speaker asks if she has forgotten her only love after being spared by time. This set the tone of mourning and emotional conflict. In the second stanza, she wonders if her thoughts still visiting the place where her loved one rests. Nature is used to describe memory. Mountains, heaths, and fern leaves all carry the weight of remembrance. In the third stanza, 15 years have passed, but she still remembers. This stanza shows how time has moved on, but her heart has stayed faithful. In the fourth stanza, she gently asks for forgiveness from her lost love. Though life has pulled her forward and new hopes appear, her love remains untouched and pure. This is an elegy. It reflects on death and remembrance with a quiet emotional tone. It expresses how the speaker continues to remember and love someone who is gone. Brontë used alliteration and a gentle rhythm. Words like cold in the earth and deep snowfield use repetition sound to create a soft, mournful effect that fits the moods of the poetry. The poetry includes powerful images like snow covering a grave or the mountain where the speaker touched level. Nature is used to show the distance, beauty, and pain of losing someone. The overall mood is calm but deeply sad. Even though the speaker feels sorrow, the poetry also shows dignity and peaceful acceptance of loss. The central theme is love, loss, and remembrance. It reminds us that even after time has passed, strong love can stay alive in our memories.
In summary, Remembrance by Emily Brontë is a quiet but powerful elegy. It uses soft sounds, nature imagery, and a calm tone to express deep love and grief. Brontë shows us that mourning can be gentle, but any true love can survive even after death. Although Emily lived in the short and quiet life, her words continue to speak to us. Through this poetry, we learn not only about sorrow but also about strength and the power of memory. Thank you for listening. See you next time.